guys, welcome to my live stream on hard money. Great, let me get this camera set up. Awesome. Okay guys, welcome. My name is Henry. I am a real estate agent here in Baltimore, Maryland. And I am making this live video for all of my clients out there who are looking to fix and flip real estate or looking to fix, rent, and refinance real estate out here in Maryland or in all 50 states. Right? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm just getting my YouTube started, and I will be dropping a lot of content related to real estate. And if you have any questions, you can always shoot me a text or follow me on Instagram in the link in the description. So today we're talking about hard money, right? And a lot of people who don't know who hard money is, it is a form of short-term financing that investors use to buy real estate, fix it up, and then go ahead and resell it to a retail buyer. So that's essentially what hard money is. There's nothing hard about money. It's actually easy to get. The reason why we call it hard money is because the lender who will be funding your deal will be basing their buy criteria not on you, but on the hard asset, which is real estate. So if you have a great deal, that means you can get good money and funding to buy and do what you need to do with the property. So let's start with the 3 things you need to know about hard money. The first thing you need to know is the loan to capital. A hard money lender is not going to give you 100% of the deal. They will fund a portion of the buy price of the money that you need to buy the property, and they'll give you 100% of the rehab money. So this is what we call loan to capital. And normally, if you're starting out using a hard money lender, they'll give you 80%. Right? And once you start to prove to them that you're experienced and can do many deals, they'll actually give you up to 90% of the capital that you need to buy real estate and, move on and make money in this real estate game. And don't you guys worry, I'm gonna break down an example so that you guys can see what these things really mean with the numbers. Second thing you need to understand is the points. A lender will normally charge the borrower points up front, right? And these are, so 1 point is equal to 1% of the total loan amount, right? And hard money lenders normally charge 2 to 4 points. Two to 4 points. And this all depends on the size of the deal. If you have a deal that's really low in capital, they'll normally charge you a lot of points, but if you have like a huge deal, they'll charge you the less points, okay? And lastly, interest rate. So hard money interest rates may scare a lot of, normal people who don't invest in real estate because, normal 30-year fixed amortized loans are right now between 6.5% to 7%, which for a lot of people is expensive. But hard money loans are normally 12 to 14%. 12 to 14%. And this isn't a 30-year amortized traditional loan. This is a non-conforming loan. Like I said, it's hard money. We're basing this loan on the hard asset. And this 12% to 14% interest is a short-term, simple interest loan. So you're just making simple interest payments to the lender. So yeah, simple. It's as simple as that. Don't overconfuse, just don't overthink about it. It's literally just 12 to 14%. And I'm gonna break down examples. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase all of this here and actually break down numbers. And one thing before I erase all of this is you need to follow this formula that I have at the top of the whiteboard. And this formula reads 70% of the ARV which is after repair value. So you want to multiply your after repair value by 70%, and then you want to subtract the repair amount, and that's going to give you your offer price. Okay, so just understand that we're about to dig into, a example. Okay. Also, if you're tuning in live, please leave me a comment if you have any questions that you would like to be answered during this stream. So what we're essentially about to do is we're about to underwrite a deal. So let's say we're looking in a neighborhood, and a lot of people give small numbers. We're gonna go big here. We're gonna go with $600,000. Let's say the ARV in a neighborhood is $600,000. Meaning, if we were to fix that property up and put it on the market, list it at $600,000, we can flip this to a retail buyer and they'll be happy with it, right? $600,000. So if we're doing our formula, we want to multiply that $600,000 by 70%. Can anyone tell me what 600,000 times 70% is? That is $420,000. Great. So now our offer price is $420,000. Now, let's say we brought our contractor out to the property. The contractor tells us this property is going to need $120,000 worth of work. Okay. Can anyone tell me what 420,000 subtracted by $120,000 is? Okay. That's right, $300,000. This is our max offer. We cannot make an offer above $300,000. If you do make an offer above $300,000, you'll be cutting into your profit. And let me back up a little bit here and let me explain why this formula is so important. You want to make sure you're giving yourself a 30% discount, meaning 70%, right? We're multiplying this by 70% because we want to give ourselves a 30% cushion. This 30% is going to account for your profit, your holding costs, right? Your closing costs when you buy the property, and your closing costs when you go ahead and sell the property, and a whole bunch of junk fees and things related to that. Okay. Now your holding fees with hard money is essentially just going to be your interest payments and the rehab, right? Interest payments, rehab, taxes, utilities, junk fees. Essentially just junk fees. Okay. Now we found a neighborhood that's worth $600,000. We multiplied it by 70% to get our $420,000 offer price. We got a contractor bid at $120,000, so that makes our offer price $300,000. Great. Now let's say we find a seller and we negotiate with them, knowing that $300,000 is the max we can offer them. Let's say we get it under contract for $290,000. We did a great job. Okay. $290,000. Perfect. We made an offer. We got our offer accepted at $290,000, right? Okay. We also want to add our budget, $120,000. Okay. You guys are not so good at math. That's why I have a calculator. What is $290,000 plus $120,000? 410. So we're looking at $410,000. That's our total loan amount. Now remember what I said about points. When the lender is underwriting your deal, they're gonna charge you points. Let's say he charges us 2 points. What is 2% of 410,000? Okay. I'm gonna put our total expenses up here. Two points of 410,000 is 8,200. So this is the money that we need at closing to solidify this hard money deal. Great. Now remember that loan to capital. The lender's going to give us 80% of this 410. So what is 80% of 410,000? That answer is 328,000. Okay? That answer is 328,000. The lender will give us 328,000 towards this deal. The remaining 20% needs to come from you. It really doesn't matter where it comes from. You can rob a bank and come up with this 20%. I hope you don't do that. I'm just saying that to say that the lender doesn't really care where you get that 20% to come and bring it to the table for this deal. So what is 20% of 410? That's $82,000. Okay, great. So, okay, this is all gonna make sense. I'm gonna tie things together. I'm just getting all the numbers on the board right now. So let's backtrack here. We have a $600,000 house. We made offer at $290 because we did our formula, right? We have a rehab budget of $120,000, which brings the total loan amount of $410,000. The lender charged us 2 points, so we had to come out of our pocket $8,200. They give us $328,000, right, to do the deal. We buy the property for $290. Great. Now, let's do something here. Well, this is essentially what it looks like to make this deal happen. This is super simple. So let's write down all of our expenses, right? Let's write all of our expenses down. So we have, okay, points, closing. Oh, I forgot. Our interest rate. So we're gonna be paying 12%. Let's say the lender, likes us and they're gonna give us 10%. No, actually, let's just do 12%. 12% interest. What is 12% of 328? 328 times 12%. 39,360. So if you hold this hard money loan for the whole 12 months, it's going to cost you $39,360. Now, what's that divided by 12? Okay. 3,280. Okay. Great. So the interest rate at the 12% interest, right, will cost you $39,360, and it will cost you $3,280 a month. Now, with hard money, the goal is to get this deal rocking and rolling as soon as possible, because you don't want to pay 12 months worth of interest just to flip one house, right? You want to get this rehab done in 2, 3, 4 months, right? You know, get this on the market and sold as quick as possible. So essentially 6 months from funded to sale, right? You want to at least spend 6 months, right? So we're gonna make it, okay, and lastly, there's $82,000. If you're wondering, I don't have $82,000. Like I said, you could get it from a third party, such as your 401k, someone who just has $82,000 laying around that wants to invest in real estate. This is a way where you can bring them on as a private money partner. Now, normally private money partners, from what I've seen, get anywhere between 8 to 10% interest, simple interest on their capital. So let's just say 10%. 10% of this is 8,200. So you essentially find someone and let them know, hey, I need to borrow $82,000 as a down payment for my hard money loan to, you know, fix and flip this property. And I will promise you 10% simple interest over the span of 12 months. And what that essentially will be is, what's that divided by 12? $683. 683. So essentially this private money partner that you're bringing on to this deal will get paid $683 a month, right? This is how someone can invest money with you and make money while you're managing this project to flip it for a large amount of money. So great. Like I said, let's break this deal down. Let's say we did everything from start to finish and was able to complete this in a matter of 6 months. So 3,280 times 6. 6, 1968. Hard money. 1968. Private money. $683 times 6, 4,098. Okay. $2,000, right? Erase this. So what I'm putting here are all of our expenses. What else? What else? Let's also put in our closing. So when we bought this property for let's say, bought this property for 320. Okay, what is 290 times 7%? 20,000. And we sold it for 600,000. Great. And I'm going to explain everything now. Okay. Whew, this is a lot. So if you're really following me here, look, it's all going to make sense right now where I break it down. Okay, so we have $8,200 for our points. We have hard money interest for 6 months, $19,680. We have private money interest, right, which is our down payment that we borrow from from an investor, and we paid them $4,098 for 6 months, right? We still have to pay off our hard money, which is $328,000. We pay back our private money lender, which is $82,000. We had closing fees when we bought the property for $290,000, which is $20,000 of closing costs. And we had closing costs when we sold it for $600,000, which is $50,000. So we're gonna add all of this up. We're gonna add all those numbers up real quick. Uh-oh. Are you guys still there? Sorry about that, sorry about that. We're back live. So let's count all of this. Like I said, let's count all of our expenses to get a total debt that we need to pay off. And we're gonna see how much money we're actually gonna net from all of these expenses. Let's just do it. Let's do it. 8,200 times, sorry. 8,200 plus 1968 plus 4,098 plus 328 plus 82,000 plus 20,000 plus 50,000. That is 511, 978. So we need to pay off $511,000, $978. Okay, and we sold it for $600,000. So what is 511,978 subtracted by 600,000? All right, let's see. 88,000 bucks. So after all of that chaos, right? Because we followed our formula and gave ourselves a 30% gave ourselves a 30% budget or discount, we were able to pay all of this back at the sale of $600,000 in a matter of 6 months, and we were able to profit $88,000. And that's it. This is how hard money is used. Simple. Hard money is used in this simple way. The lender puts $120,000 in escrow, right? You know, you get $82,000 from a private money investor, right? You then use your money as a down payment. You got someone else's money and use it as a down payment. And even paid that person $4,000 to use their money for 6 months. They got their money back plus interest, and you were able to profit $88,000. What else is so important about this? The hard money lender is happy to do another deal with you. Why? Because they got paid, what? $19,000 in interest, right? And got their total capital back of $328,000, right? This is amazing. This is amazing. Amazing. This is a great deal. So this deal was great. It worked out. I'm just looking at it to see if there's anything I'm missing here. Looking to see if there's anything that I'm missing here. No, that's it. It's simple. Guys, this is how hard money works. If you have any questions, please feel free to follow me on Instagram and shoot me a DM there, or reach out to me here on YouTube. Leave a comment below. This is my first live stream, so it might be a little choppy. Working to figure out this YouTube. I want to put some more content out there, but this is just a case study on exactly what hard money is, what to expect, and how it's used to make money fixing and flipping properties here, well, where I stay in Baltimore, Maryland. But you can use this strategy anywhere, anywhere hard money will lend money to. So this is me signing out. Hope to see you in the next one.